Hey, everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katie, and this is
Correct Me If I'm Wrong. Today we're going to talk about Broadway.
Ooh.
Yes.
You're going to tell us all you know about Broadway?
It's a lot, so buckle up.
Here we go.
Of course, most people know that Broadway got its name. A lot of people think it's a street, which the street name, there's a tail that just walked by. So it's like, they say the cat's a... Anyway, it's interesting.
Broadway.
Oh.
Cats.
I have memories. Here comes the tail again.
Touch me. It's okay.
I'm just going to keep going. Here it comes. There he goes. If we're lucky, he will most likely lick himself while he's back there. That's fantastic. Actually, no, so Broadway, how it got its name, it is a street name now.
It is.
But back in the day, most of the performers were female. And so a lot of times, and these, I'm not talking about hookers and harlots like that, but there were mostly female performers.
Yeah.
Most of them are. But, because they get paid by... but there was a lot of women, and so it was just a way for a lot of women on that's what they call it Broadway. So a lot of broads.
I don't think that's why they call it Broadway.
Pretty sure
it is. Not sure why. But around what year did musicals start?
1920.
Actually,
the advent
not too far off.
I know I'm not. It's about the advent of the light bulb, because it wasn't until because a lot of times people had to work in the day. Of course, it was mostly an agrarian society.
Everyone holding those candles in the theater was very dangerous.
Yeah, so a lot of the horses would have headlamps because, of course, it was strong in the minors, and because a lot of Broadway plays are done in a minor key. So there is a strong root in Pennsylvania because of the mining community there. So the horses would have the miners' helmet on, and then
M-I-N-E-R-T,
right.
Okay.
And so, like, I've been working on the was one of the first songs that the horses actually lit. And so when the light bulb was invented by, of course, Alexander Graham Bell, they made sure that they were then able to have the things, the shows inside and lit by.
Wow. You know so much.
I know. It's.
So there is a specific year that is a dividing line between classic Broadway and modern Broadway.
Sure.
What is that year?
2016.
26. So everything just in the last 7 years is modern Broadway, and then everything before that's classic
Correct.
Broadway. Okay.
Correct.
It's actually a little before that.
2015. I'm so sorry. It's give or take. It depends. If you are a traditionalist, it's really 2015. So I get.
So it's actually earlier than that, and there is a specific musical that is the dividing line between modern Broadway and classic Broadway.
It's Lizzo's "It's About Damn Time."
The musical.
That's disgusting. Hey, I want to go see a musical about a colon. Do you want to sit in the upper mezzanine or the lower intestine? Nope, nowhere, just passing through. It's just standing room only. Colon the musical.
No.
Wow.
So the dividing line between classic and modern Broadway is 1964, and the musical is Fiddler on the Roof.
Okay.
Which is, of course, about
the roofing industry. It was going to be called Shingles, but a lot of people. Shingrix wasn't around, so they Shingrix doesn't care. They were going to call it Shingles. But there was too much violence, and so they said, violins. Fiddler on the
Roof. You go, Fiddler, bam.
Fiddler, hardly know her.
So what are the awards every year that are given to members of the theater community?
The EGOT.
The EGOT? Well,
the EGRETs?
It's part of the EGOT.
Oh, yeah, the Tonys.
Very good.
Tonys.
And when are the Tonys held, usually?
May, October, June.
June. Very good.
Yes.
How many shows? What shows have you seen? You have seen some shows.
I have seen Phantom of the Opera. I've seen Sheer Madness.
Yes.
I have seen Phantom of the Opera. I've seen Phantom of the Opera in New York, San Francisco, and DC.
You saw My Fair Lady in
I saw
DC.
My Fair Lady.
Mm-hmm. You saw Wicked.
I saw Wicked in England.
That was fun. Yes. Yeah. I saw Wicked in Baltimore.
And that's it. No, Billy Elliot. I saw Billy Elliot.
That's a good show. I didn't know you've seen Billy Elliot.
That boy can dance.
It's got some good songs in it too.
What was the one? Billy Elliot. No, it's not. What's the song? That's the cadence.
Okay. I'll look up I have one song from Billy Elliot that I used.
Billy Elliot. Colin, the musical.
So let's talk about not quite the Broadway level of musicals, but more like local theater. So a lot of times for call notice, first of all, what's a call notice?
It's when you know that the producer will be calling you or texting you nowadays to let you know that you have got a seat.
Actually comes before, like, it's the very first thing that happens. It's a call notice. So it tells us what?
It tells you the name. It tells you who's going to be performing that night on the show.
A call notice is when a show is getting ready to be cast. And there's a sheet that tells when the show dates are going to be, when the rehearsals start, and then it tells you what to do for your audition, where and what to do for your audition.
Oh.
Now, there's something in a call notice that is often referenced, and it says in the style of the show. So any idea what that means? So if you are going to an audition and they're asking for something in the style of the show, like, how would you figure that out?
You would dress like for Colin the musical, you would dress in brown, obviously, because anything else would be. And they'll be like, "Oh crap!
Why did you do that?"
I'm done. Okay.
So in the style of the show means that you pick an audition piece that is not from the show, but similar to
Why
it.
wouldn't you pick a song that's from the
You're
show?
not, unless they tell you to, you should never do that.
Why?
Because it's just a rule. You just don't.
Why?
They want to see who knows how to pick songs, and they also what
If
they
I-
want
if-
to do is hold songs from the show for the callbacks. So unless they tell you sing something from the show, you should do something in the style of the show. So if it's like a Sondheim musical, you would do something else by Sondheim from a different show. So what are the Sondheim musicals? Do you happen to know any of them off the top of your head?
Cats, Rent, and Hamilton. Give me a hint.
No. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
The Barber of Seville. Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. Very good. Another one about storybook characters that all get squished by a giant.
Mowgli. Jungle Book.
No.
David and Goliath.
Colin the musical.
The off-Broadway one is just called Semicolon. The pieces aren't as hard. You'll get there.
Into the Woods. This is what I was going for. Into the Woods.
Sondheim did that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so the music's so difficult. Anything by Sondheim is difficult.
Is he still alive?
No, he just died like a year or 2 years ago.
Sorry, Sondheim family.
He also wrote the lyrics for West Side Story.
Benny and the Jets. Right? Da, da, da. The Jets is a thing. Colon. The musical. They actually.
And the Jets will get their way. They're the Jets and the Sharks, but not Penny and the Jets.
He's the Benny is the leader of the Jets. Benny and the
it's not
leader of the band is Todd, and his name is
Now
Benny.
you're just gonna sing 70s pop songs.
I'm gonna
What
take
is
you
it
into the
called
woods.
when an old classic musical is done again, cast and produced again? It's called a what?
Lazy writing.
This was written in 1947, and we're just gonna do it again.
A
It's called
revision.
a-
A reprisal.
Close.
Reprise.
No, you're close. There
Second
is
act.
something called a reprise too.
Yeah.
We're like, see, I knew something. It's called a
Revival.
Very good.
Yes. That's
like
when everybody
Music
gets
Man.
under a tent and they get a tambourine.
No.
And they pass the hat for Colin the musical because they need a lot of fee.
Sees. So like Music Man, Janine and I saw Music Man last summer, was a revival because it was written
In a tent.
No, it wasn't. It was in a theater.
No, it was written in a tent. I don't know. Were there tambourines in there? That's actually a distinguishing characteristic. That's how you know it's a revival.
If there are tambourines.
Correct.
What is it called when there's a musical written about a specific artist or singer like a pop singer, and it's a bunch of their songs written into a plot. It has a specific name, like Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. Like, actually, Mamma Mia is considered to be one of these kinds of musicals.
Was Knight Rider a musical about David Hasselhoff? Has Knight Rider? Why is everything made into a musical?
Back to the Future is getting ready to premiere.
Why?
I don't know.
The Flux Capacitor song.
Sometimes they're good. Sometimes, like, Legally Blonde is surprisingly good.
Is it?
Yeah. But what is it called when it's All Shook Up is another
Elvis.
one of these? Yes, but it's songs. They're all Elvis's songs. It's put into a show, and it's called a what musical?
A parody.
No. So if you were to want to listen to Elvis songs at a restaurant, what could you listen to them?
Jukebox.
That's right. It's called a jukebox musical. Yes.
It's called a jukebox musical?
Jukebox musical.
I think that actually hurt my throat when I just said it was a really high pitch. Really?
So like Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, it's all Alanis Morissette songs written into a plot. It's called a jukebox musical.
Huh.
All Shook Up, Mamma Mia is an ABBA jukebox musical. There's some others too that I can't think of right now.
I think it's a Pierce Brosnan musical.
Is it?
Wasn't he in ABBA?
Remington Steele?
no.
Oh, he was in the movie.
Yeah.
He was in Mamma Mia. That's right.
So a lot of movies are made into musicals.
Yes.
And musicals are made into movies?
Yes.
Is there an order?
So let me tell you the tale of Hairspray, because that's interesting. Hairspray was a John Waters movie that was not a musical. It was just a movie that takes place in Baltimore.
Is that the one with John Travolta as a woman?
Not this version.
Okay.
A drag queen named Divine actually played that role in the original movie.
Okay.
Then it was adapted to a musical by Mark Shaman wrote the music for it. Then the musical was made into a movie. So the original movie and the musical movie are not the same thing. Cool. And then it gets done. The rights are available, so it gets done by schools and community theaters. So there's a movie version of Hairspray that is not a musical.
And then they made a musical of the movie version, but it's not the same?
It's not the same because they had music. And then they took the musical and made it into a musical movie with Zac Efron and John Travolta.
Oh, Baywatch. I saw it. Zac Efron was in Baywatch? Or in Music Man? Hairspray?
Yes.
Good Lord.
Yes, he was. And then some musicals, like old musicals like Music Man, they were on Broadway and made into a movie with some of the same cast, like around the time that they were on Broadway. Cool. Same thing with like
Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain.
That's the jukebox about Bing Crosby and Judy Garland and weather patterns.
I've asked you this one before, I think, listeners. There is one role on Broadway that a Tony Award has been won by both a man and a woman. It's the only one. You've heard me talk about this before.
Phantom. No. Give me a hint.
It is a... Ben Vereen won it for
Velveteen
the men.
Rabbit. No.
Back in the 70s. And Bettina Miller
Rent.
won it for women in 2016, I think.
Give me a song from it.
Magic to Do. Corner of the Sky. Extraordinary.
I don't know.
Pippin.
I wouldn't have gotten
So
that.
there's a part called the featured player. They're like the narrator. It was played by Ben Vereen in the 70s.
Ben Vereen
in the 70s. He won a Tony Award, and then it was played by Bettina Miller in 2016, I think, and she won a Tony Award for it too.
I feel like you might know more about Broadway than I do.
I saw her in it. And it
That's
was
cool.
Amazing. And I like to talk. So here's a fun question. Who's like one of my very favorite Broadway?
Sutton Foster.
And what musical did she win a Tony Award for?
Music Man. No, she was an undercast. She was a. She wasn't even supposed to go on, and the
So
lady
what's it
got
called?
COVID, and she was an undercast, right?
Not
She was
undercast. And
the other lady quit because of the writer's strike. What was the movie?
She was an undercast. No,
she was on the cast.
she was an undercast. That's
And the
not the right word. She was an
misunderstood,
understudy.
miscongeniality, the musical.
Understudy.
Colon.
The musical. She was the understudy.
And the lady got sick.
Yeah, or
And
quit or something.
She quit.
And she didn't get COVID.
She
This was
didn't
a
get
long
COVID.
time ago.
Right.
And Sutton won the Tony for
Her role in that play.
which was
The one she was getting paid for at the time.
Thoroughly
Blonde.
Modern
Men.
Millie.
Is that the name of the musical?
Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Never heard of it.
That's a good show.
All right.
It takes place in 1922, which was 100 years ago, but that show's not 100 years old.
That's before they had horses with lights.
What are some Disney musicals?
Aladdin.
Yes. I've seen that twice.
Maleficent. Yep. Into the Woods.
That's
which has
not
a lot
Disney.
Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Aladdin.
You already saw Aladdin.
Well,
Frozen.
they did it twice because Aladdin was a book, then a comic strip, then the comic strip was made into music, and then there was a book that you could read along that was on Audible, which is not the same as a musical. And then they added music to the Audible, but it was really underscoring.
Here's a fun question.
All different books.
What is a swing? She's 7. 12. What's a swing? If you get cast on Broadway as a swing, what
means
do
you go both ways. You can be Ben Vereen or Millie
You
Vanilli.
actually go all ways, is what it means. So a swing and a cast has to be ready to jump into any role at any moment. They are one of the most. It's one of the hardest jobs on Broadway.
So they know every part.
They know enough about every part.
Like in one night, they'll have to play like different characters.
Yep. They usually are not jumping in for the main roles. Those are cast with understudies. They are the unsung heroes. But a swing has to be ready to like jump into a dance number if somebody's out, or jump into a. It's more minor roles. It's not really the major roles. Or if one of the understudies has to step up and play the major role, sometimes the swings will have to step in and play the understudy's role. So it's one of the hardest.
You guys are the unsung heroes. The
roles
swings are the unswung.
That's right.
And then, of course, on the final night of the show, they sing their swung song, their swing song,
their swung song.
Well,
all right. Well, that's all you didn't need to know about Broadway.
Yeah, super accurate.
So
I'm here. If you have any questions, moandkatieshow@gmail.com.
Dear Mo,
just Dear Mo. Yeah,
just leave me out of it completely.
Yeah, just put moandkatieshow@gmail.com. I'm here for all of your Broadway questions.
This has been Correct Me If I'm Wrong.
Okay, bye.
Boy, were you.